All right, today is the day we float the Pine River. Me and my son staying at North Rivers Lodge up in Luther. It's real excited. Already dropped the boat off, all the gear, running shuttle right now. So we're gonna drop the car off at the takeout and then ride the bike back up to the put-in. It just works out better that way, so that we don't have to backtrack too much once we're done. Probably on the river for a few hours today. You know, it's an interesting river. It's hard to fish from what I've told, what I remember. We haven't fished it through a float before, just wade fishing, Sasquatching around. But yeah, it should be a good time. Last year we caught a couple rainbows up by one of the bridges and things like that. So hopefully this year will be the same, maybe a couple browns. Who knows? Should be a good time though. All right. Thanks for watching. Fun 4-mile ride back to the put-in. It was a lot of uphill, which wasn't so much fun. Also, I've muted this audio because you don't want to hear me having a heart attack. Love the start of this float. This is where we put in, fished a little bit, had a couple rainbows, chased some streamers. Good times. It was awesome to have my son with me on this float. He did most of the camera work. We were able to get some good shots. We had some fish chase and definitely some fish bite, but couldn't get any to the boat or to the net. That being my fault. Let him down as the net man, but hey, that's fishing. If I look happy here, it's because I am. One thing the Pine has going for it, it's a fun river to navigate. There's some sections where the water kind of picks up and it gets these little ripples. And you can enjoy a little bit more speed. If you're paddling forward, then you get to kind of navigate these corners in a quicker rate. You know, if the water was running at a higher CFS, I think it was about 500 CFS this day, it would probably be a little bit more intense, but you know, this just pushes you along on a lazy Saturday afternoon. Really enjoy seeing just the history on these rivers. There's a lot of cool stuff. Take your time, explore, be respectful, respect the other people on the river. Be a good steward of what we got.
I think so. It's blinking red.
Always watch out for deadfall when you're floating down a river. You know, you can have hidden surprises underneath the water, like this log here. Later on, you'll see one that's just stretched all the way across. We were able to get around this, no problem, but it's always good to be cautious, peep things out before you keep on going. You can see here that the river narrows with some of the strainers and deadfall that's in the water. You know, you could definitely see this getting a little bit sketchy if the flows were to increase and some of this debris would shift. So always be careful, like I said, but enjoy yourself. It creates a good challenge rowing through this stuff.
We got a log right here.
Still working on my rowing skills. I think it's coming along. Hopefully by next year I'll be able to hit some of the more challenging rivers, but definitely a great time. One of the awesome things about paddling any rivers in Michigan is, there's a lot of sections where you're going to have total canopy cover for the whole time that you're floating. So on this day, it was 80 degrees, super sunny, but we spent most of the day in the shade. Didn't get sunburn, just really enjoyed it. Super beautiful. You'd come around a river bend and it would just be so bright, water would be crystal clear. Go around the next bend, be completely in the shade, water would be dark. This is one of those moments in Michigan that you come across on a lot of our rivers where a tree has fallen across. This was a pretty deep section, so we weren't able to jump out and wade to get the boat over, and we didn't feel like portaging, carrying the boat out of the water. So we just kind of figured it out as we went, and just take a look.
Ooh, and there's a log right here too.
It's all one log. You might need to step on that side. Keep standing. I'm not coming this side. My net's still on.
What do you have to say to the audiences at home?
I spilled my drink.
Okay.
Hold that.
Liquid Death, not a sponsor.
You should be a sponsor.
Liquid Death, you want to sponsor us?
Yeah, seriously.
It's awkward to film. I don't know the right way to film this.
Ooh, that poor one. To know me really, really well.
I think we're about to do it, so steady yourself.
Like a glove. Oh.
Here's your severed limb.
Thank you. We should have gone there. Slow us down.
I think they both go the same direction.
Yeah, but left is calm, right is not calm.
YOLO. Good.
And by we, I mean me.
I helped.
You were there for moral support. After the last section, we spent more time fishing and rowing than we did shooting video, so this is all we got from here. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.